Welcome back to another Canon Chat. I'm your host Terry, this is my partner Sal, and we are ready to talk about teaser trailers. Alright, so Sal, let's start this off. What do you consider a teaser trailer?
I consider a teaser trailer something that is about a minute long. A minute 30 maybe. Minute 30 that doesn't give away too much of the story. Very minimal dialogue. And basically just something to say, we are making this movie. We did film it. Here's some of the footage. So very, yeah.
Anything key that you need to have in a teaser trailer? Or you need not to be?
Yeah, not to be basically giving away the story. Dialogue that moves the story forward within the trailer. I don't want that in there. Or I don't think it should be in there.
Yeah, I have to agree. For me, a teaser trailer is a teaser when it teases me. It gets me asking questions about what comes next. I would have to say the key to a good teaser trailer is a minimal amount of dialogue where you can still show scenes and, all types of visuals and characters, but when you don't have dialogue, then, it doesn't have context. And so that way the viewer is now still wondering what's happening in this movie. So for you, Sal, when does a teaser trailer stop being a teaser trailer? What's that line for you?
The minute 30-second line.
Okay, so a time.
I think a time should... regardless, if it goes that long, it's usually going to give something away, or it's going to have too much in it to be considered a teaser trailer. Or if it's that long and it doesn't give anything away, I don't know how good of a trailer it would be then. So people don't usually tend to do that. But yeah, so I think time-wise is like that minute 30 mark for me.
Yeah, I think times is a good one. For me, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of hard to think, but it stops being a teaser trailer like once you start giving us extended clips of a certain scene. So if if it's a hodgepodge of different things, maybe there's music, maybe there's dialogue over the scenes. Mm-hmm. Okay, I can still kind of be like, okay, I don't know what's going on. But once you start kind of beginning, middle, and you're giving us an extended look at a certain scene, then we start getting too much information.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, this isn't a teaser at all for me. And now it's more of a trailer. So that's kind of why I draw the line. Now, let's talk about it, Sal. We're in the era now where I think teaser trailers are just trailers.
Yeah, for the most part, you still have some of them. You still have some that are teasers. They stay true to what a teaser should be. But then you have other ones that call themselves teaser trailers, and they're 100% just a trailer. You know what? And now that I think about it, I'm not quite sure if people call stuff teaser trailers. Like news outlets will say, "Here's the teaser trailer," but it's like the production company didn't call it their teaser trailer.
See, to me, I think the kind of the norm is if it's the first trailer, people label it as a teaser trailer. One thing that comes up to me is Captain America: Civil War. Like, we remember it was very heavily viewed. To me, I love that trailer, absolutely. But if we're saying, okay, the first footage we see or whatever is the teaser trailer, that was not a teaser trailer. Mm-hmm. That was like a full-blown, beat by beat, this is a trailer. Like, if you guys don't remember, it's Captain America talking this job. You try to save as many people as you can. And then you see Iron Man, and we need to be put in check. And then, like, it's a full-out, like, trailer. You even see some of the airport scene. So that was not a teaser. If you call it a teaser because you didn't see Spider-Man, maybe. But for me, that was a full trailer. So I think the norm is if it's your first trailer, people call it a teaser trailer.
Yeah, I could see that too.
And I don't really agree with it. I mean, do you got some good examples of teaser trailers? Which you probably do because we got some new ones.
Yeah, we just had Guardians of the Galaxy. That was that was 100%, I think, a teaser. Didn't give anything of the story. But it also did have dialogue in it, and I think a good amount of dialogue, even though it was just the one scene. But it was definitely just a teaser. It didn't give too much away, but it let you know that yes, the movies we've been filming, just like I said in the beginning, here's some of the footage.
Yeah, and I guess another part we have to bring up is the teaser. A good teaser trailer leaves you with questions, and if you're not leaving with like a good amount of questions, I don't think it did a good job of teasing you. Now, if you had to compare the two, I'll go with you first. Logan versus Guardians of the Galaxy. Which one did it better?
Definitely Guardians. Not even because Logan had too much dialogue, but I feel like Guardians just gave you so much different. They gave you one part of one scene, but they gave you like 10 different scenes. So it kind of makes your brain like, oh, what's that? And then you're on the next one already. You're like, oh, what's that? Logan was a little bit slower, just because that's the kind of movie it's gonna be, and it was more of a. It wasn't even just a trailer. I don't know, but Guardians did it better. Not that Logan wasn't a teaser.
I would have to disagree. I'd have to say Logan did it better. It left me with a lot more questions. And this might be a product of the world building that goes into it, where X-Men has like decade. Has it been 20 years?
Since it came out?
No, it hasn't been 20 years, yeah. So decade plus of movies, whereas Guardians only has one, and we know it's not really big MCU.
Yeah.
So I just feel like maybe that's a reason, but Logan left me with so many questions. And even though it had more dialogue led to questions like, Charles, this is a different world. There's no mutants anymore. And I'm like, what? Wait, what? And so we got so many questions. Guardians, I think it teased me, but I didn't have too many questions. Just like, what the hell is going on? Like, that's my only question is, what is the story? And that might be a product of the world that they built so far. So I can't hold that against Guardians, but I just think Logan did it better. It took advantage of the past and like made you see something that was totally different than what you've seen before. Whereas Guardians is kind of like, we're back. Like, stay tuned to see what we're doing. So I would have to pick Logan.
Okay.
All right. I mean, let's get to the nitty gritty. Are teaser trailers necessary?
Yes, I do think they are necessary, especially for those movies that are so popular but don't want to give anything away too early. Don't want to give a big trailer away. So which is Guardians of the Galaxy. I go back to that. Or even like Spider-Man, that's a very, very anticipated movie. They just finished filming a couple weeks ago, or a few weeks ago now. But I think that people are just like vying for some sort of footage from the movie, that the only way to do it is a teaser trailer at this point, because it's kind of pretty far out, but they still want that teaser. So I think it's necessary for those movies that need something like that.
Okay. I'm still leaning towards no. I mean, the only time I see it being like, not necessary, but the only time I've seen it being effective is at like Comic-Cons, where something's so far out, but we want to put together a package of footage and show you something. What I think, and I could be completely wrong, but what I think we're going to move towards is more like what Zack Snyder did with the Justice League sizzle reel, where we're going to get like, shots of behind the scenes and also some other shots. Because I'll back up again real quick. Was the Justice League footage was it a teaser?
No, it should have been a trailer.
Okay, see, exactly. So I just think they're going to move away from that, and they're going to give you like a sizzle reel, is what it's been historically called, where it's a bunch of shots of behind the scenes or parts of the movie, blah blah blah. Because I would argue that Justice League sizzle reel was more effective than that trailer they gave us.
You think so?
It was just too soon. Like, I pray to Jesus that Cyborg CGI was not finished in that trailer, because it looked horrible. And so I just feel like it was too soon. I feel like the sizzle reel gave us, like, you didn't have to say, we're lighthearted, we're more jokey. You could just show that sizzle reel and we're like, oh.
Yeah, they're having fun behind
like,
the scenes.
Exactly. So I just feel like maybe we'll get more to that. Because we've seen companies like Disney show that we don't want to show footage that's rushed. Even though it's a sneak peek for the Comic-Con fans, we're not going to put it out there because it's rushed. We don't want to put that out there yet. So I think in Comic-Con you'll see more sizzle reels, stuff like they did with Thor, which was creative, a little mockumentary. But I don't think teaser trailers are, because there's teasers to the teaser. Like, if you got, it's not comic book movie, but Beauty and the Beast live action movies coming out. And they did a teaser to the teaser trailer.
And Logan did a teaser to teaser too. I don't think you saw it.
I don't think so.
It was just a picture with his dialogue over it for 6 seconds.
Oh, yeah. See, like, I think it's gotten way out of hand. I think your first trailer needs to hit and work on that. Don't hit us with the teaser, because these people don't even know what teasers are anymore. Yeah. Like, that Justice League was a full out first trailer. So that's just kind of how I feel about it. Anything else?
No.
That is our Canon Chat. Please let us know what you think about teaser trailers. Do you love them? Do you hate them? Are they okay? Should they exist? Should they not? And guess what? If you share this post, if you retweet this tweet with this video, you'll be entered in a chance to win a movie you might have heard of. What is it called, Sal?
I think it's called Deadpool.
Deadpool, yeah. So if you want a free copy...
Captain Deadpool.
If you want a free copy of Deadpool, make sure you share this out. Remember, again, if you heard it here, this Canon.